Hello and welcome to WPUpdateRobot.com. My name is Shannon Herod and I personally want to welcome you here. Now, if you do not work with WordPress and don't have very many blogs or do not plan on having very many blogs, this really is not for you, so you can quit paying attention. But if you're like me and have multiple blogs, this is a very important video. I currently have 36, at the time of this video, 36 cash pooling blogs that are making me money. Those blogs mean a lot to me. They mean a lot to the stability of my family. So I need to make sure those blogs are protected. One of the ways I make sure those blogs are protected is by keeping them up to date. Hackers love WordPress. So in order to combat against those hackers, we need to make sure our WordPress installations are always up to date. Now, when you have a lot of blogs, making sure that it is up to date is a real pain in the rear end, especially when you're working with plugins. You need to make sure the plugins are up to date and everything else. It can take a lot of time, which in the end either costs you money in your own time or costs you money in outsourcing fees. So what I've done is gone ahead and developed a solution that will allow you to update all of your blogs automatically with the press of a button. It's as simple as that. Now, I could talk about it all day, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you the power of this bad boy in action. So we're here at the WordPress, the WP Update Robot, and what we're going to do is update a list of blogs. And inside of this list of blogs, I have 3 blogs. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is update those lists real quick, make sure I saved them all. Okay, so the first step is to upload a list of URLs, usernames, and passwords. Now, do not worry. Whenever you grab this piece of software today, I'm going to show you exactly how to get all this done within 5 minutes of grabbing this, so you can have all your blogs updated within 5 minutes of doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and upload or select the URLs. Next, we're going to select the usernames of the blogs we're going to update and the passwords of the blogs we're going to update. Okay, and that's it. Now all I need to do is click this play button and go and do other work, and it's going to go through and update all my blogs. So as we walk through this very first one, I'll just walk you through the process of what's actually going to happen. It's going to go to your blog and it's going to log you in. Once it logs you in, it's actually going to look to see if there are any updates available for WordPress. Now, unfortunately, I'm on a very slow internet connection, so bear with me as we go through here. So we're now at the dashboard, and what's going to happen is it's going to check for some updates. Okay, once it sees that there is an update available, what it's going to do is automatically update that plugin or that your WordPress installation. Okay, now that it's updated your WordPress installation, it's going to go and check to see if there's any plugins that need to be updated. In this case, in this blog, there's no plugins that need to be updated. So once it sees that, what it's going to do is go ahead and go to the very next blog. Okay, now we're at the next blog, and what it's going to do is log in and go back to the very same process. It's going to log us in, see if there's any updates. If there's an update, it's actually going to update our installation for us. And then if there's any plugins that needs to be updated, it's going to update the plugin. So as you can see on this one, we have plugins as well. So let's watch as it updates our blog. Our blog is now being updated. Bam. Now what it's going to do is go back and see if there's any plugins that need to be updated as well. Now this is really cool because this is saving you a lot of time. Okay, now as you can see, it just checked all of the plugins that needed to be updated. Okay, all these plugins need to be updated, so it's going to go ahead and update those plugins. Now as those plugins are going to be updated, it's going to wait to make sure all of them get updated. Sometimes it takes a few seconds for these plugins to get updated. Once it finds out that all of the plugins are updated, it's going to log you out and go to the very next blog. Now, as you can see, that is a very, very, very powerful piece of software. Now, what I want to do is go ahead and show you the math of what this actually does for you. So, what I need to do here is bring up my calculator. Alright, so we're going to go to the calculator. I'm going to stop the script right there. Okay, so we're inside of the calculator right now, and let's say you have, I'm just going to go with my numbers to make it easy. I have 36 blogs. So 36 blogs, let's say it takes me on average 3 minutes to go into each one of my blogs and update the blog and update the plugins. So 3 times 36 equals 108 minutes. So how many hours does that equal? So let's say divide that by 60. Divided by 60, and we got 1.8 hours. So 1.8 hours, let's see how much time or money that equals of my own time. Now, I value my time very highly. I know some of you probably don't value your time as high as I do, so we'll just take a round number that I think most people can conceive their time being worth, and we'll just say $30 an hour. So let's multiply this by 30 and see how much updating your blog actually costs you in time. $54. So with 36 blogs, it cost me about $54. Well, actually, me more because my time's worth more than $30 an hour. It cost me about $54 to update my plugin. Now, let's say I outsource that. So we have 36 plugins. Let's say I outsource that for 50 cents an update times 0.50. So that's going to cost me $18 every time I update my WordPress plugins. Now, let's just do this. Let's say WordPress has an update once a month, and we know that it's more than that. So let's just multiply this by 12 equals, that's about $216 a year you're paying. Okay. Now, let's say if you're doing it yourself and you value your time at $30 an hour, so that was 54 times 12. If you're doing it yourself, it's costing you about $648 a year in update time. Now, let me ask you this. Are you willing to trade 37 bucks for $648? Because basically that's what I'm going to offer you right now. This plugin will update all of your WordPress blogs for you. It will update it, make sure it's up to date so that the hackers stay out. Not only that, but it'll also check to see if you have any updates of your plugins. Once it sees that you have updates of your plugins or you don't, it's going to update those plugins for you. And as you can see, just by some simple math, and if you value your time at 30 bucks an hour with 36 blogs, this is going to save you $648 a year. And that's with only 36 blogs. A lot of you I know out there have 100, 150, 80, 90. Even if you have 10, this program right here is going to save you money as your business grows. Not only that, I'm offering you lifetime updates and upgrades on the software itself. As long as the software is in existence, you're going to be getting upgrades and updates. Why can I guarantee that? Because I use it. I developed this for me. So I use it to keep my blogs up to date. So as it updates, I'm going to give you the updates as well after you grab the plugin today. Not only that, but I'm going to have step-by-step instructions to show you how to easily and effortlessly get this up and running in 5 minutes flat. Hit the play button and get hundreds of blogs updated if that's what you have. So all you need to do is click the Add to Cart button right now and grab this amazing plugin. Grab it now. After you do, we'll see you in the members area. I'll show you exactly how to get it downloaded, how to set everything up, and start getting your blogs protected. This is your lifeline. You don't want hackers to get into it, and keeping your blogs up to date is one of those securities measures that you need to take. Okay, so thanks. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you on the inside.